The Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. The Lacson-Soto tandem continues to keep their campaign low-key as they woo voters in Cotabato. We have Man Los Baños on the line to tell us more about how that's going. Hi, Man. Good afternoon. We see the massive rallies being held by the camps of frontrunners VP Lenny and BBM. Isn't the Lacson-Soto tandem considering this kind of big campaign strategy?
Hi, Sean. Good afternoon. Presidential candidate and Senator Ping Lacson said that there will be no changes to their campaign style. Lacson said that he is already comfortable with the town hall meetings and reaching out to small crowds because it's more personal. This morning, they held a town hall meeting in Midsayap, Cotabato, where residents raised concern on matters of livelihood and security. This is also the start of the Mindanao leg of the Lacson-Soto's campaign as they go around Midsayap, Kidapawan, and Blang, Cotabato. Senatorial candidate Manny Piñol said that Mindanao is a critical area for them since President Duterte still has a strong influence in the region. Despite this, he hopes that military and police personnel here will fully support Lacson. Sean, Senator Lacson is still hoping to get an endorsement from President Duterte to boost their numbers in Mindanao. They believe that all endorsements will be beneficial to them, especially if it comes from credible leaders. Sean?
Thank you so much for all those updates. Man Los Baños reporting to us over the phone from Cotabato. And NTF-LCAC spokesperson Lorraine Badoy is facing complaints over her supposed red tagging spree. At least 26 individuals filed 3 separate administrative complaints against Badoy before the ombudsman. The group is comprised of activists, religious groups, teachers, and student leaders. They are accusing Badoy of violating the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act, as well as policies on public governance. Badoy has been under fire for accusing several people, including Vice President Leni Robredo, of having links to rebel groups. The Chinese government is reportedly revising policies and ideologies to stabilize its economy and financial markets. Let's get the details in this Bloomberg report.
Chinese President Xi Jinping is changing tack on a number of policies and ideologies that have effectively ruined its financial markets and undermined sentiment in the economy. COVID-0, property market, and internet regulation are the key themes that we're looking at today. Let's take internet regulation. We had the State Council in March suggesting that the tech crackdown would soon be over. This has really harmed Chinese financial markets. The tech index in Hong Kong losing more than 70% since its record. An end to this would effectively give clarity to investors. How will this industry look like in the future? Looking at the property market, one key measure that was announced was the tax on this industry will not happen this year. This was a key overhang for the market and really went some way towards alleviating concern that very, very important driver of economic growth was going to effectively undermine the economy this year again. COVID-0, a key pivot coming out of Hong Kong, where Carrie Lam has effectively changed the way the government is dealing with the outbreak here and moving towards a living with COVID situation where social distancing curbs will be relaxed, flight bans are no longer appropriate, and the city will be effectively an experiment to what China will do going forward. We are not getting clarity on the China reopening. This will be the next key stage, but is a very important signal from authorities here. There was a big rebound in Hong Kong, the biggest gain for Chinese stocks since 2008, but more is needed to really solidify that rally. What are its COVID exit strategies? No clarity on that front yet. What will the tech crackdown look like? What will the industry look like after the clampdown is over? What's China's position on the Russia-Ukraine war? and also what will happen to overseas listings. There hasn't been a very important IPO from the tech sector in Hong Kong or in the US since the crackdown started. Bite-downs coming to the market or even ants returning to the market will be a strong signal. More needed on that front as well.
We're going to pause for a quick break, but we will be back with more stories after that. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Team Robredo continues on with their Central Luzon campaign in Tarlac today. We have Ryan Ang reporting to us live from Tarlac City to give us the lowdown. Hi Ryan, how is the Lenny Kiko campaign going there so far?
Sean, after a successful grand rally in Cabanatuan City last night, the Robredo Pangilinan tandem is now in Tarlac, a known bailiwick of the Aquinos. Team Lenny Kiko started with a mini rally at the Municipal Hall of Capas. Mayor Reynaldo Katakutan himself briefly sang and danced before introducing Robredo as the next president. The mayor vowed to support the tandem. In her speech, VP Lenny promised a government that is close to the people and is always ready to help. Robredo said the Vaccine Express program and the community learning hub that her office brought to Tarlac are just some examples on how they would attend to the people's needs. Robredo says she'll also push for the professionalization of barangay officials and employees. After this, the tandem went to the Herona Municipal Hall and the public market to meet with supporters. The team was also present at the mini rallies in Moncada and Santa Ignacia. Sean, Team Robredo will cap off the day with a grand rally here at the Riverview Ninoy Aquino Boulevard in Tarlac City. Like her previous rallies, thousands are expected to attend the event. The company, River Maya, and other artists again volunteered to perform. Sean?
Right, thank you so much for that update. That was Ryan Ang reporting to us live from Tarlac City. Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. The Budget Department is pulling back on its promise of 500 pesos in monthly subsidies for poor families, saying it will only be good for 3 months and not for 1 year. Acting Budget Secretary Tina Canda says the government will need 20 billion pesos to fund the higher payout. The COMELEC has allowed the Office of the Vice President to continue some of its programs amid the ongoing campaign period. Select programs related to COVID-19 response, like the Bayanihan e-Consulta, Swab Cab, and Vaccine Express, are all exempted from the election spending ban. Internet provider Converge is officially the new owner of the Alaska Aces franchise. Converge CEO Dennis Anthony Uy says he is honored and excited to be a part of the PBA and to continue Alaska's legacy in the league. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.